Second leg of the $1.5 million guaranteed pick 4 Preakness Day at Pimlico is race number 11, the very one. Jeff, we're turf sprinting.
We are, and this is a very deep and competitive race, the very one, 5/8 of a mile, kind of a scramble, a grass grab bag. There are two, however, that I look at that seem like they might be able to separate themselves from the pack. Number 5, Shrinking Violet, and also number 2, Ageless. Now, Shrinking Violet arrives from California. When last seen, she won the Monrovia for Wesley Ward. That was in early January. I'm not sure where she's been since, but her works at Churchill look very good. She has a bullet work around the dogs back in early May at Churchill, so I think she's spot on. She loves to win races, 7 out of 16, and she's got a good stalking style where she doesn't have to bust out there and go. Perhaps she can sit maybe in the second flight and then go on with it. Rosario takes them out, and I think Shrieking Violet is the one to beat. But she's going to have to beat the defending champ in this race, and that is Ageless. Now, Ageless, a perfect 1-for-1, having won the very one last year. Now, this year, she's only had one run. She ran in the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint last November. They stopped on her. They put her away. Brought her back at Keeneland, and she ran all right. She ran pretty good, actually. She closed well to be second, maybe a little rusty. I think that race will tighten her up, and I think she's going to be much sharper today, maybe lay a little closer to the pace than she had been or usually is. Hopefully she will. Going 5/8 of a mile, you don't want to come from too far back. But Ageless showed she likes the course. If there's a pace jam, she'll be running on late. Just all she needs is some racing luck late. I make it 5/2, Shrinking Violet and Ageless, and that's how I see it. However, I'm sure, Aaron, you've got a few others that you can toss in and make a good case for.
Actually, I do later on in the pick 4 sequence, Jeff, but it's tough to get past these two. Shrinking Violet is the mare to beat, I believe. She beat some turf course specialists down the hill the last time she was seen at the racetrack. Heat Trap and Velvet Mesquite loved the hillside, and Shrinking Violet went right by him. I loved that win, and you're right. In order to be the champ, you have to beat the champ, and the defending champ is back with a little deja vu from last year. A Giants Causeway run, setting up for a very one run. The right one from off the pace is Ageless. Those are the two, and I think you have to get really creative if you're adding another horse. I'd like to keep the cost of the ticket down, so I'm with you. It pains me to say that. They're 2-1 and 5-2 on the morning line, but the idea is to move on and hopefully find some upsets down the line.